We don't do him. We don't do him. We don't. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? Give me a second. Who is this, bitch? No. Sorry, y'all. I got to get the flow right because this ain't it. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello, and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers. Bitch, I will go old school. Okay? I am your spiritual advisor, One. Welcome back to my channel. To all my beautiful messengers in your respective places, all around the world, in your respective places, I appreciate and love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content on your social media because you love me, okay? Connecting with me in the comments because I love to hear from you. All the love, tips, and donation, guys, that you send to my channel. Thank you so very much for that. Patreon members and personal clients, amen and hallelujah. If you're new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join the gang. We would definitely love to have you here. So go ahead, boo, and subscribe if you like so you don't miss a thing, okay? Because you never know when I'm going to pop up or what I'm going to be talking about. You don't want to be left out of the loop. Also hit the like button for me, okay? That puts my beautiful psychic messages out into the world to heal somebody. At any time, you can book a personal reading for yourself. The information is always in the bio and the description box below. And don't forget, my beautiful people, you can also book your monthly personals through Patreon, okay? Make it easy, okay? If you would like to support and donate to the channel, you can do that by Cash App, PayPal, or also, again, pledging your allegiance through Patreon. These are general readings for entertainment purposes, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Period. Okay? All right. It says Wednesday after elections. We won't get into that just now. I just want to kind of do like a warm-up type of reading. And then maybe the next one, we will get into what really happened, okay, with the votes or whatever. Somebody said it was weird, okay? The energy behind it was weird. So we will look into that for World News Wednesday. And then later tonight, possibly, if I don't do it tonight, it'll be Saturday. But I'm feeling like I'm going to do it tonight. We will do an upgrade on Brittany Griner. So if you have not seen that reading, go into the playlist area under sports. Watch that and then meet me back here for the update possibly later on. Okay. All right. What does my beautiful collective need to know? Full moon energy still active for Taurus. Okay, so what does my collective need to know for the next 24? I don't know why I heard that. Yeah, the next 24. What does my beautiful collective need to know for the next 24? Okay, you that bitch. Period. You that bitch, Queen of Pentacles, or sir. All right, you the man. I'm the man. Got no wife, but my wife is my girlfriend. Is that what they had said? Is that how I go? I'm the man, something. I don't know. Anyway, but for the sake of the reading and the cards, yes, Divine Feminine. All right, you that bitch. Okay, and you on the money. I'm hearing you are on the money. Period. You are so money. Okay, you are a good investment. You know this. Okay, I feel like you're looking good too. All right. I've been seeing a lot of people wearing my favorite color. It I don't know. I just heard Jill Scott. Well, she was just like, yeah, I tried to put that cologne on my nigga, but it stunk on him. So I don't know, Divine Feminine. You might be seeing a lot of people trying to copy your style, steal your swag, and you'd be like, it kind of looks, it don't look good on you. It stinks on you. So I don't know who that's for. Okay, trying to steal your swag, but you are definitely on the money. Okay, you smell good. Okay, I feel like you're also smelling the roses. I feel like you are just finally really standing in your power and feeling comfortable with that. Okay, let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is. My collective. Okay, yeah, you the goat. Look at you sitting on a throne. You are the goat. Okay, everybody sees it. All right. I feel like it's undeniable. All right. I feel like your intuition is just off the charts. People are amazed by the things that you know. Okay. Your intuition here. Okay. Let's say something about the connection, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just keep on going. I can't be bothered by somebody who bothered by me. So moving on. Let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is. Somebody put in the chat if you could still hear me. If you are here, please put that in the chat. All right, what is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Queen of Pentacles? That's 2 cards. Okay. Okay. Period. We got the 6 of Wands and we got the 5 of Pentacles. Tell them get their money back. Okay. Tell them to get their money back. All right. Whoever was trying to put out some crazy energy, or have you feeling left out? Have you feeling excluded here? Have you feeling rejected, dejected, all of that? All right. You told them 6 of Wands. You told them, bitch, just go get your money back. Okay. Just go get your money back. I know who I am. I know I sit fine in my authority. Okay. I know I'm a winner. Everybody else around you knows that you're a winner. People are celebrating you. People are uplifting you. Okay. Your bounce back is crazy. Okay. I don't know. Somebody put in a lot of effort, or is putting in a lot of effort, possibly into how you see yourself, your worth, making you feel like you're nothing. You're like, girl, I am every woman. I am everything with this 6 of Wands energy. Okay. Period. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you got somebody. Okay, it looks like a true divine partner here with this King of Pentacles here. 9 of Cups. Oh, is that what had happened? Is that what had happened? Okay, this Emperor. Oh, okay, I see. They painting the picture here. Low key though, because it's coming from the bottom of the deck. Low key though. I heard you tried to tell him. I heard you told him from the beginning that you was an ace. Okay, you told him from the beginning that you was a winner with this 10 of Pentacles energy. So this is basically what is going on here. Okay. Per usual, okay, like same shit, new day, pussycat. You know, basically a divine counterpart, possibly, because you're showing up as the the Queen of Pentacles, and there's this King of Pentacles here. Now, I felt like before, again, they didn't show you your worth. They made you feel like you wasn't all of that, or just their behavior. Somebody made you feel like you weren't a worthy investment, all right? Like somebody wasn't giving you the time of day. Somebody spoke crazy stuff over your future, who you could be, what you was going to be, or what you was going to do, all of that. All right, now they're eating their words with this 9 of Cups energy. Somebody is eating their words over the crazy crap that they spoke over you. I'm feeling like they knew all along. Okay, but I feel like they was a little jealous or something going on like that. Okay, but now it's just like, oh, you're my everything. Now I see it. You know, now they want to give you props. Somebody, oh Lord. Somebody wants to give you props and give you the glory after you dragged yourself literally with this 5 of Pentacles energy from the pits of hell. Okay. After somebody dragged you, talked crazy about you, said you wasn't going to be this, said you wasn't going to do this. And they did all of this, okay, with the intention so you wouldn't see yourself as worthy. You have always been worthy. Okay, talking to my divine feminines, or just cross-washer, my messengers. You have always been worthy, but this person treated you and spoke to you in a way. Their main objective was to make you feel less than, was to make you feel like a have not. I'm hearing that you drug yourself up from the death. Somebody called you broke. Somebody called you a broke bitch. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Somebody called you a broke bitch. They called you dusty, crusty, busty, all this shit. this Five of Pentacles, right? You dragged yourself from that energy, okay? You was like, I don't need a motherfucker. Cool. You don't want me. Cool. Nine of Cups. You saw your own self-worth here. You've always known you were worthy. And look at her in this white dress. You've always known that you've had pure intentions. All right. You've always known that you basically had the goods, okay? Now someone wants to come back after, look at how you're showing up with this Six of Wands energy. Now they want to be like, oh man, this is like when you're winning and you're getting the money and all this, and then somebody's like, yeah, I always knew Divine Feminine had it. I always knew my messengers had it. I always knew they was a winner. And it's just like, really? Because it wasn't giving that in the past. It wasn't giving that in the past, okay? Now they want to make an investment. Now they see with this Emperor energy that you are money here, all right? Putting the nigga aside, okay? Let's just get back to you. Okay, you are so boss. The way you have literally just come up, the way you have literally repositioned yourself, the way you have rebranded yourself, okay? You're the queen and the king. This is somebody, I feel like you are in perfect balance with your feminine energy and your masculine energy, okay? Just the fact that you know that you got it, okay? You got it and go with it. Your confidence is just intoxicating to everyone around you. Sir, please find a seat. I'm talking to my dog. Hold up. Cass, find a seat. I'm about to, do you want to go outside? I'm about to put you outside because you're doing too much. Your confidence is intoxicating, okay? I feel like it's intoxicating not only to your suitors, but just to everybody who has their eye on you. You are a boss with this Emperor energy, and you make that shit look good. You make that shit look amazing. Like whoever said whatever about you before, they are literally eating their words, because now everybody can see that you were the one all along with this this Emperor energy. I don't know who this is, but get the fuck out of my energy, because I speak well and I'm very clear, okay? Somebody wanted to create some type of distortion when it came to you, how others spoke about you, how others spoke on you, but the way you are showing up with this Queen of Pentacles energy and this Six of Wands energy, it's like, do this look like a bit, do I look like, okay, do I look like I don't know my worth? Do I look like I don't love myself? I feel like you may have been down for a second, but you picked it up real quick. You like, hold up. Let me get back on my shit, okay? Now you are owning that. And with this Justice energy overall, this High Priestess here, and this Ten of Pentacles, now someone is just like, damn, now someone is just like, okay, I want to give you the world. I want to make this official. All right. I see a marriage proposal, or for some of you, if you are in a relationship, okay, a marriage or something like that, a long term. I also feel like there was some type of business idea or something you wanted to invest in. Your partner may have told you like, that's trash, that ain't gonna work out, that ain't gonna whatever. I feel like you took your little Five of Pentacles, you took your little coins, you put all the passion, all the investment, all the love behind it, and that shit blew up. Boom. Okay. Boom. Now your partner is just like, oh, okay, I don't know. Somebody acting like your success was their idea. Okay, a weirdo energy. All right. Like, oh, if I wouldn't have never told you that it was trash, if I would have never told you that you was trash, you would have never, my negativity made you get on your shit. Somebody's trying to take credit for your glow up, or somebody's trying to take credit, for this business idea working out, or just how you're moving. Somebody's trying to take credit for your energy. They're like, man, if I would have never, if I never trashed you, you wouldn't even be looking like that. You wouldn't even be moving like that. Like, somebody is fucking delusional. Okay. But now they're acting like, yeah, I always knew. They're telling everybody, yeah, I always knew. Okay, I always knew they was the person. I always knew they had it. I always knew that they were a good investment. Okay. They said they always knew. Okay, well, if you always knew, then why you left then? If you always knew, then why was you talking to me crazy? Why was you talking on my name crazy here? I hear you always knew. Divine Feminine or Messenger, you always knew, and somebody was trying to play these crazy mind games. All right, you always knew that you were wish fulfillment. It's like everybody, okay, everybody wants what I have. I have the goods. You always knew that, but somebody felt threatened, okay, by your energy. Okay, somebody felt threatened by your character. This is a partner that basically wanted to compete with you. Okay, this person didn't even put any money or anything behind it, but for some of you, you are in a relationship where somebody is literally trying to take credit for your glow up. Okay, literally. Okay, literally. All right. You have always known with this Justice card, this High Priestess, and this Ten of Pentacles. Somebody says you weren't worthy of a family. Somebody said, I don't know, somebody said, I feel like, I don't know, somebody just talked crazy, maybe even about your looks, okay? Maybe they told you had to be a certain type of weight, a certain type of shape, a certain type of whatever. But look at here you are. You're freaking beautiful, all right? Somebody wanted to play mind games about you, your worth, your looks, your capability to keep some type of control over you. But you've always had a grounded confidence about yourself. You've always known, okay, that what you have, who you are, is a blessing to anybody you come into contact with here. All right. I feel like in spite of all the craziness and the challenges that you went through, you always saw yourself getting the victory over this. When you didn't have money, you always still saw yourself as a boss. When you were bummy as fuck, you always saw yourself as a runway model. You understand what I'm saying? When you didn't have no partner at night helping you figure out life and helping you navigate, and you were lonely and you didn't have anybody there for you, you always intuitively knew with this High Priestess energy that you would have this, that you would manifest a family, a legacy, a divine partner, the business. You always kept the vision to the forefront. Period. Let's talk about this Five of Pentacles. It's weird because I'm getting this energy of you were in this relationship, okay? And I feel like as long as this person was going after their dreams and going after what they wanted, it was fine with them leaving you out on the cold. They were cool leaving you hanging, not spending no time, putting you on the back burner. It was all good for this King of Pentacles, all right? When it was time for them to go after their dreams, to do what they wanted, and to leave you hanging, to not give you no attention, to not give you no time, it was cool. But now that you are doing that, you say, okay, cool, you want to do that? Well, you're going to invest in yourself and not in us and not in this relationship. Well, let me do that. All right. You got your power back. You got your groove back. Now that you have basically treated somebody like they treated you, now it's a problem. Now now you're the enemy. All right, because you got your confidence back, because you got your mojo back, because now you have your own money. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you have your own money. Somebody does not like your independence. Okay, you were able to break this curse, all right, of whatever this person was speaking over you to make you feel like you were incompetent and that you couldn't manifest and that you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that. Now you're standing on your own. Now you don't need this person's approval. You don't even want this person's approval. This person's approval doesn't even matter to you now. That's the divine justice. Now this person is like, oh, I see, I get it. I knew you could do it all along. I knew you can do it. This person's fake as fuck. What's this Five of Pentacles? The Hierophant and the King of Swords. Right. The whole time somebody was making you feel like shit, God was always speaking the truth to you. God was always reminding you how intelligent you are, how thorough you are, okay? How you got the goods, you have the confidence, you have all of this, all right? I feel like somebody else also saw it too. You might have had somebody on the side that was speaking life over you while someone else was speaking rejection and just, I don't know, like somebody just really wanted you just to not see who you are here. Now somebody's saying like, damn, you outsmarted somebody, okay? This is heavy for these relationships where like the man kind of runs everything, or you have somebody in your energy that feels like, you know, you will always need to go to them for approval, to do anything, to think anything, to put anything into action. Like somebody wanted to breathe, somebody wanted to act as your brain, and God said, I am the Father. I am the Father. Okay. I feel like you got reminded, okay? I feel like you got reminded here, all right? That's what this is, all right? Somebody wanted to make you feel like they were your God, and you couldn't think or move or make a decision without them, or without their guidance, or without their help, or, you know, if they weren't there to kind of like stir your ship and guide your path, that you were going to fail. Okay. That's how somebody saw themselves over you. Heavy on the marriages and relationships. Okay. There was an imbalance of power where your partner made you feel like you couldn't make a move without them. You couldn't make a decision without them. And if there was a decision or an idea or a business to be had, all the way down to your hair, what you wearing, what you're doing, it had to be through them. And if it wasn't through them, it was a failure, or you was a failure, or it wasn't going to work out, or it wasn't, you know, somebody like massage their ego by making sure that you, again, like you just couldn't function without them. But I'm hearing you took your power back here. You took your power back. What is this Nine of Cups? This is crazy. Yes, healing. You had to heal your self-image, okay, after dealing, somebody said tyrant, all right? Somebody just had a tyrannical energy, a very controlling energy over your life, all right? Somebody had this demand that you be perfect, all right, that you show up perfect. But even if you took their advice, or did whatever they say, they would find some sort of imperfection, okay? Even though you were literally perfect, even though you were literally beautiful, your beauty was a threat to somebody. So even if they told you, oh, wear your hair like that, or wear, I don't like that outfit, wear that outfit. Okay, well, I don't like that lipstick shade, wear that lipstick shade, and wear this and wear that and wear this. And you would put all of that on, and then they would come back and be like, change it. I don't like it. Like every time you stood in your essence, stood in your power, to change it. They had to knock you, thank you, Holy Spirit, they had to knock you down a peg or two, so you wouldn't think too highly of yourself. But you are healing from this person now. Your self-worth, you have healed your self-worth. You know that you don't need other people for validation, all right? I don't see you putting the whole blame on them. I mean, it is their fault, but it's just like at a certain point, you got to look at, well, what role did I play? Okay, I allowed this person to get in my head. All right, I allowed this person to change how I saw, how I viewed myself. That's something that I have to heal within myself. Now you are standing, now you know your self-worth. Now you are learning a lesson about validation and looking outside of yourself for validation. You don't need anyone to tell you that you are a winner, or that you are competent to run a business, or to say, yes, you can go get this modeling contract, or yes, you're beautiful, or yeah, you don't need, you don't need nobody for that. All right. That was a lesson. All right. And giving someone total ownership and authority of you, over you. Yes, in a marriage with this justice card, yeah, you do give your husband a certain, power and authority of you, but make sure it's someone that, how do I say this? Everybody can't handle that power. Okay. Everybody can't handle that power. You can't be vulnerable with everyone. All right. Only be vulnerable with partners that allow you to have, that make you feel safe in that vulnerability. All right. Someone took advantage of that. Okay. In this marriage, it was an abuse of power. Okay. Someone didn't want you to see or realize your power in a connection here. And someone wants to make you feel like you couldn't do it without them. But you have, you did, and you will. You have always known here. Who is this King of Pentacles? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I am talking about here. With this Judgment card and this Moon and this Knight of Swords. All right. You picked up on this. You were able to see that you had a partner, all right, or you were in a relationship with someone that was competing against you, all right, that was secretly admired you, but had distorted thoughts about you. Okay. This Knight of Swords always gives emotionally abusive energy in relationships to me. All right. With this Judgment card. All right. You were able to see that how this person was holding you back and how they were keeping you down with their words. You were able to see how this person was secretly sabotaging you, sabotaging your efforts, so you wouldn't feel confident enough to stand in your power. Now you are calling judgment on this. And also, I feel like God is calling judgment on this person who you were in this partnership with, all right? This union partnership with, this person that was called to protect you and uplift you and cover you with love, and did the opposite. You would be surprised. You would be surprised to know the lengths that this person went through to sabotage you. Okay. Not only with the things that they said, but the things that they did in the dark. Okay. I see somebody sabotaging work effort, or I don't know. I feel like somebody's doing something with applications, or when you're trying to send out applications for work or to get work, like someone is doing something, okay, with this Moon energy and this Knight of Swords. They're being judged for this, by the way. But they went to great lengths to sabotage any efforts on your behalf to stand in your power and for you to see who you truly are. Now, I feel like after the fact, now that you have healed yourself and you finally gain the confidence to stand on your own, now they have some form of regretment of how they treated you here. What is this Emperor energy in the Six of Wands? I'm hearing pick up where we left off, pick up where we left off, or somebody wants to pick up where you guys left off if there was a separation. What is this Emperor energy? Yeah, you left them. Yeah. This is crazy with this Ace of Pentacles here and this Two of Wands. You realized that their energy, somebody was in competition with you and you called it and you figured it out. You figured it out because I feel like no matter what you did, this person always found a way to shat on it. Even if you went to them for their advice, you know, how do I do this, or how do I start this, or how do I manage this, and then you would take their advice and you would go do it, and then they would say something else to knock you down. Like every time you got on your feet, they would say something to make you feel like you weren't competent, you weren't worthy, you weren't beautiful, you weren't this, you weren't valuable. Thank you, Holy Spirit said you weren't valuable. And they made you feel invaluable in this relationship, invaluable in life, invaluable to other people, other relationships, okay, invaluable to what you had to offer. And you caught on to this and you left with this Two of Wands and this Eight of Cups energy. I feel like as soon as you left this person, that's when the world opened up to you with this Ace of Pentacles energy. That's when your money got better. That's when your business got better. That's when you got better, when you got away from this person that was constantly slandering you and speaking a very judgmental energy here. And the crazy part is they probably they weren't like this in the public or when you guys were out in the public here, but they were like this in private. Or if you were in public and say you were, you know, he took you to a company event or an outing or something like that, and people were, you know, complimenting you and saying, oh, you know, Divine Feminine, oh man, you look amazing, or oh, you did this, and oh, you did that. And you may have been talking to people like, yeah, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start hair jewelry for somebody. I'm going to start a jewelry business or a fashion business. And people were saying, oh my God, that's a really good idea. And what is that you have on? And you may have saying, oh, this was, you know, my design, and all this and this, people celebrating you and all of this. And they may have stood there for a minute, but I feel like they was the type to pull you in the corner. They were the type to be like, okay, well, excuse us. We're going to go over here and we're going to get some more champagne. And as soon as you walked to the champagne table, they leaned over and was just like, your jewelry tarnishes. So I don't even know why you're promoting that. You know, your jewelry turns, you know, the neck green or whatever. And if it's fashion, it's like this jacket has lint all over it. So why would you even tell somebody that this is a business? You don't even have the skills or the tool. Like this is that person's energy. All right. And I feel like you caught onto it and you left. All right. You caught onto it and you knew for your own sanity, and you knew for your own self-worth. I'm hearing dignity. All right. This person was bad for your dignity. All right. This person with their judgment, okay, constantly tore down every single thing that you did. All right. Hardly ever in public, but in private. All right. And then even behind the scenes. Okay. This is something like you could have worked on something overnight. All right. And then say you were a painter. All right. And you worked on this. It took you months to get, you know, this painting done, and you finally finished it. All right. And then you go to bed and you knock out from exhaustion. And this person would get up in the middle of the night and knock over, you know, the little bit of paint that you had left to ruin the whole fucking, you know, masterpiece that you had just done. That is this person's energy. I feel like you caught on to it and you was like, okay, I'm out. And once you made that decision, all right, and you stuck to it, everything about life got better. As soon as you got from up under this person, you really started to shine. This person was like somebody just who stands in and kind of blocks the light. All right. This person was threatened by you, by your looks, by your skill, by everything. And as soon as you got from up under them, that's when everything started to open up for you. What is this Justice card here? Somebody's going to get a contract, all right, for their work, for their art here. or start receiving contracts for this business that this person told you weren't ever going to be able to make any money, or all you keep doing that, you're going to be out in the streets, ain't nobody going to support you, ain't nobody going to whatever. Soon as you stop fucking with this person, this is when the money, this is when the contracts will start rolling in. This is when the clientele will start rolling in here. Yeah, this King of Swords keeps coming out here. You outsmarted somebody, okay? Here, you got justice by outsmarting somebody. But I also feel again that this is the same person that after the fact, once you start winning with this Six of Wands energy and your business takes off, somehow they're going to be like, oh, well, again, they wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for me, or they wouldn't be that if it wasn't for me. This is somebody that wants to take credit for the pain that they caused you, turning you into basically this financial beast, this mogul here. Okay. What is this Justice and High Priestess here? I feel like you didn't even expose how they were treating you in private. You protected their reputation even when they were tearing you down behind the scenes here. Because again, I feel like you always known, in spite of everything that they said, okay, blocked, all right, you've always known that you've had what it takes, and you knew that if this family and this legacy or whatever wouldn't come from this relationship, you would still get it. You had the common sense, all right, to save a piece of you, to save a little corner of that dream and nurture it and block out everything that this person was saying, all right. You had the common sense to know that this person who was saying that, oh, if you leave me, you ain't gonna never have nothing. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You're fat, you're ugly. Ain't nobody ever gonna want you. You ain't gonna This is person, you still left. You still left because you had the common sense to one, know that God is not the author of confusion. All right. He is not. Look at this Two of Cups energy here. You knew that you would still have this Ten of Pentacles. It just wasn't where you was at. I feel like you realized that you weren't equally yoked in some type of marriage or long-standing relationship, and you ended it here. You ended it. It's like, if I gotta listen to you telling me that I ain't shit and I ain't nothing and I ain't this and this and this and this and this every single day, then I will be that here. You had the common sense to know, in spite of somebody talking all kind of crazy stuff over you, I feel like you caught on. This is mental and emotional abuse here. I feel like you finally caught on to their tricks and you cut the cord. You said, no, you are not the ruler. You're not the author of my destiny. You're not the author and ruler of my life. God is. And because you had the courage to see beyond this person's criticisms and put down, because you had the courage to say, I am who God says I am, and leave for good this time, you ended up manifesting, or you will end up manifesting this true divine partnership with this Two of Cups and this Hierophant. I've been seeing a lot of energy from people crying over relationships that are, again, were not ordained by God, unequally yoked. A lot of relationships will be crumbling and failing because God did not authorize these relationships, and people are suffering in these relationships, having mental hardship, heartache, even financial, in these relationships that they need to let go of, because again, God did not sanction these relationships. So if you haven't left the situation and any part of this resonates, all right, I feel like God has already told you to move forward and leave with this Two of Wands and this Eight of Cups energy here. Once you have the courage, and I know it's hard when someone has literally, again, been working on your psyche and making you feel incompetent and making you feel like you weren't smart enough, you weren't good enough, you weren't pretty enough, and that you have nothing to offer. But again, it's all about, what does God say about you? And once you start believing and moving in the energy of what God says about you, all right, everything in your life will turn around, all right? A lot of these relationships, again, are failing because they weren't sanctioned or ordained by God. And so it's blocked. You weren't allowed to flourish or prosper or be happy because, again, it was not authorized by God. So stop fighting. All right. If you have a relationship or something that's falling apart or just becoming too painful to stay in, you need to stop hurting yourself and go ahead, leave, cut the ties, and move forward so you can manifest what you've always intuitively wanted here with this high priestess energy and this 10 of pentacles. The true life, true value. And true value doesn't isn't found in money. All right, it's good. Money solves a lot of problems, okay? But if you're there dying inside spiritually, mentally, and physically, that's not true life. That's not true legacy. So for some of you, a toxic relationship was a lesson in what is true value here. All right. Because I feel like even in this relationship, your partner was very successful. You probably had the house, the jewels, the car, and all of that. But behind the scenes, they was working on you and over you to maintain some type of control. And that showed you a lesson. Some of you married for money. And once you got in this relationship, they totally destroyed everything about you that they said that they valued. All right, to maintain some type of control over you. And that was a lesson, all right, from God and the Holy Spirit to stop marrying people for money, stop marrying people for wealth, because it has nothing to do with their character as a person. Do they have a soul? Because a person with no soul will take your entire soul. And some of you know that now. You know better now. And some of you also know to build yourself up and build something for yourself and invest in yourself before you get into these relationships where, you're financially disproportioned. And then when you try and do something for yourself, this person is saying, I didn't, that's not what I married you for. I married you to be a wife. You're just here to do this, and this, not that. This person who told you that they would support you, or, oh yeah, baby, I send you, I get you new pictures, I get your new resume, I get your new portfolio, and all this stuff you had going on. All right, when you met them, all right, and then you marry them, and they get you behind this castle, and all of that shit is cut off. Now you can't go to modeling school, or you can't apply for that acting job, or you can't do this and you can't do this, and like, no, I only need you when I need you. That is a lesson for a lot of you who give up your livelihood and your careers to marry these King of Pentacles, these Emperor type energies. And then once you get in there and you get stuck, now you're in this hell because you've established nothing for yourself, or because you gave up everything because this person told you or made you feel like, yeah, I'm gonna always take care of you, I'm gonna always do this and this and this and this and this. And then behind closed doors, once you get married and once all the family and everybody go home, it's a total different story. And then you looking up like, girl, what happened? What happened to you? That's a lesson also. Now you know. Now that you know, you're putting that in action. I'm hearing like, I'll never do that again. I'll never let anybody treat me like that again. I'll never give up on my dreams again. I'll never find my value in a man again. And a lot of that I'm hearing is family upbringing. Okay, your mom or your grandma telling you like, oh, you need to, marry and have a husband and take care of you and all that. And you got and did all of that. And we're totally unfulfilled. We're totally broken down. We're totally beaten down here in these relationships. Or your parents telling you, oh, date him for money, or date him because he's established, but he's abusive to you behind the scenes mentally. Okay. Some of your family don't understand why you dropped out of college or why you stopped this and that. And it's because this person was diminishing you behind closed doors. It's a lesson, and now you learn, and now you know, and now you understand what it has true value, what is true family. And I keep hearing like somebody say, I'll never make that mistake again. I'll never do that again. It was a tough lesson and a harsh lesson, but now you know. Now you know because you're standing in your power. Now you know because you've taken, some of you've taken your life back. And you will never look outside of yourself, and you will never look outside of God for validation, love, and direction again. You got to be solid in yourself, because if you're not solid in yourself, the wrong person with cruel intentions will come in and ruin all of your shit. Okay? So now you know. All right? All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. That was deep. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here. All right, hopefully somebody took notes. All right, so you can look for the red flags in the future. Do me a favor, like this video, share to help somebody. Okay, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Tip me if this resonated for you. You can also book a personal reading. The information is always in the description box and the bio. And you can also book through Patreon. Love you guys with the highest love. One.